Everyone, Kim here with Abundant Life Tarot. You may not know this, but I like to create oracle decks that I use over and over again. And I made this one. I have this one on the reading table right now, my Defining Characteristics Oracle, and the full flip through or the link to the full flip through will be in the description box. But I just made a new deck that I'm really excited to share with you all today. And let me pull it out of its new little bag. It will be sold in my Make Playing Card shop. And this is the Conception and Fertility Oracle. And you're probably thinking, I don't know if this is the deck for me. I don't know if this is applicable, but not so fast. You probably are going to be very surprised by how universal this deck can be. So if you're curious to see what I've been up to making this massive deck, it's 110 cards. Stay tuned. I got a lot to show you. We're back. So let me show you. This is 110 cards. I had to confirm it. I was like, how many cards did I make here? So let me zoom in so you can see it up close or closer. Let me move that. All right, let's go through these cards. All right. So here's the card backs. What I like about the card back is a little sperm here, trail. It's trailing here, so I like that. That's a little I wasn't expecting to see. Here's the card backs. And so let's go through all of the cards. And let me show you why I believe that this is a universally, it's a universal deck that I think people could get into. With a theme, of course, but yeah. So we've got a fertile time, acceptance, accepting of the situation you're in. This is a fertile time to create, to conceive, to conceptualize something. This is a fertile time. Acceptance, accepting the way things are, accepting the challenges, accepting where you're at this point in your life, okay? We've got adoption or foster care. You know, going in a different direction, adopting a plan, fostering a child actually. It could be literally a fostering parental thing that it represents, right? Or it could mean something else, to foster a new idea, to adopt a new way. April is of importance. I had some timing cards in here as well. I do plan to use this deck for different types of readings in my own professional practice, and it could be tied to conception readings. I haven't fully decided that yet, but we'll see. August is of importance. I like the color palette that I went with this deck. Autumn. Baby shower. Let's see if we can get to focus. Celebration, right? Birth control. Sometimes we need birth control, and sometimes birth control is the issue. Sometimes you need something to control a situation. You need that implement, or you need to remove the controls. So it just depends, right? Body changes. Challenging labor. You see, it's a snapshot of the woman wiping the tears from her hand, her eyes, and then she's got the IV. I've had a challenging labor myself. I can relate. But this also could be, you're trying to birth something into existence, and it's very challenging to get it to be born. It was a very laborious time that brought on tears and it just nearly broke you down. But guess what? Look who's here. Chance for multiples. Now, this might be more specific towards a conception or baby or fertility type of reading. But, childbirth classes, childbirth, complicating factors, counseling. Counseling may be needed. So crystal healing and protection. Cycles. And I didn't want anything that like specifically went to or like a picture depicting menstruation. So I decided to use a little Ferris wheel merry-go-round to represent cycles. Daddy's baby boy, daddy's baby girl, a doting father on his baby girl. We've got another timing card, days. December is of importance. Decisions, a decision needs to be made, or maybe you're just, so many decisions upon you, you're trying to navigate. Dietary change. Yeah, that looks good. Difficult news. I like to have a little balance of shadow and light in my readings and in my cards that I use. Difficult pregnancy. So maybe not so much the labor of birthing it and, birthing your idea, birthing your baby into existence. It could be the gestational period was quite difficult for you. Okay. Divine intervention. Divine timing. Got some cards on the table. Help us understand a little bit more about divine timing. End of an era. End of an era. Can't say that. Exercise and fitness regimen. External factors may be at play. And I was going to try to put environmental factors, but then I thought, external factors actually has a much more broader range for me for the deck. And environmental wouldn't necessarily fit the way I wanted it to in the card image. Family changes. Family planning. February is of importance. So you notice the color palette I've got going on here. Female infertility. A difficult time in trying to conceive, trying to, you feel like if you're fertile, you're feeling creative. You're feeling like I can birth something. When you're infertile, that's the opposite of that, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to just speak to a woman or a couple trying to conceive. Feminine energy, isn't it adorable? Fertility massage. Fertility specialist is needed. Sometimes a specialist is just needed, right? And that could be like you need some outside expertise with this card. Finances. Getting your finances in order. And I like that I have a couple that's smiling here about that. 4 or more children. Plentiful, bountiful little family. Mighty little family of 4 or more. Full panel of tests is needed. Full panel of tests are needed. Maybe I might change that. Maybe not. I don't necessarily always feel like I have to correct every little single thing with my decks. Get out of your head. Too much in your head. Get some rest. Go on vacation. Yes. Go with the flow. Sometimes it's hard for couples, especially women, to just go with the flow. They feel like they have to set in all these controls in place to conceive, when in fact you don't. You could just simply go with the flow and relax, go on a vacation, get into the flow. Good news. Yay. Grief work. A miscarriage could happen. More, and I've had a miscarriage before. I've also lost not just that child at miscarriage at 12 weeks, but I also lost a child. So that leaves a wound, a heart wound for pretty much your entire life. It doesn't mean it affects your life, but it does affect you as a mother, as someone who may want more children in the future. So yeah, grief work doesn't necessarily just deal with those of us who have lost a child or miscarried or, can't have children or had a real struggle to have children. Grief can happen from all sorts of different life circumstances. Healing the past for the future. Little hands above. You can't see the hands of the future. They're kind of blurred, but the little hands. Heavenly signs. Look for heavenly signs. High emotions. Hospital. Hydration is needed. Impotence. Hello, January. January is of importance. Juggling life. That used to be me. I would have put posted stickers on my steering wheel, in my car, on my workstation, at my place of employment, on my computer. There would be post-its everywhere. Juggling life. July is of importance. June is of importance. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Law of attraction and manifest. Believing. That's interesting. Let go of control issues. Doesn't she look like she got some control issues going on? She is so frustrated. She is so frustrated. Let go of disbelief. Male infertility. Can't leave the males out. March is of importance. The month of March. Masculine energy. Cute as a little button. Oh, I could just bite you. May is of importance. Maybe it's him. I almost put a maybe it's her, but I didn't. I wanted to keep it at 110 cards, and so maybe it's him. Sometimes, you can't make much happen in the bedroom without him and her, but sometimes it's him, And it's not necessarily impotence. It's that he's just not feeling it. He's tired of trying to conceive, Meditation. Methods of conception. How have you been trying to conceive whatever it is you're trying to conceive? Miracle. Miracle of life. Mommy's baby boy. Mommy's baby girl. Months. Motivation. Moving or relocation. You may have to move or relocate in order to make this thing happen. Okay? Whatever that thing is that you're trying to conceive. Music and soothing sounds would help, right? That can help. Natural approach. Natural childbirth, natural going, natural with it. That could be water home births, home water births is what they call it. It could be just a totally natural, approach, as I said here. No drug intervention in terms of, pain management intervention. Natural remedies. Nesting for baby. You gotta, you start to nest and get ready for that which you are birthing, right? I love nesting. November is of importance. October is of importance. One child. Like maybe ultimately one. The one. Online research is needed. Ovulation. Oh, another form of fertile time, right? Patience is needed. Relationship dynamics are at play. Relatively easy labor versus a challenging one. Self-care is needed. She's in the bubble bath. Luxuriating in a bubble bath. September is of importance. Singleton birth. Singleton. Sobriety and moderation. Spirituality is needed. Summer. I love the summer card. Support. Take the next step now. She's at her computer. She's about to take that next step. Temporary infertility is not going to last forever. It's just a temporary thing. Temporary setback. 3 children. Family. Time to get serious. Too much effort. She's got her phone in her hand. You can barely see the phone. She's got I couldn't tell if it was an ovulation kit, so it's kind of cut off, and that's fine. Not an ovulation kit, a test for ovulation or a pregnancy test. Kind of concerned, overly concerned, too much effort. Tracking is necessary. Sometimes tracking is, in fact, necessary, right? So this is the opposite. 2 children. Weeks. Welcome the new. Will favors daddy's side. No. Will favor mommy's side. Winter. Working during pregnancy. A couple more years. And you are strong. You are strong. So that's my deck, you guys. That's what I've been up to. I'm super excited to work with it. I can't wait to see how it works and plays with my client readings with readings for myself. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Let me know what you think about my little deck in the comment section below. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. I will happily answer them. And thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you and all of your support. Thank you for liking my videos, for subscribing, all of that good stuff. Take very good care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.